Hey guys, good to have you all back. It is Monday. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. If by chance you're new to my channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Margaret from the Netherlands. I have a lovely accent and sometimes say the complete opposite word to what I mean. I mostly do paper crafting, junk journaling and such. Welcome. Guys, as you can see, I have a lot of stuff on my desk. Some of it you may even recognize if you have been following me. These are some of the projects that I did over the past year. Now, can you believe there are less than 2 weeks left in this year? So by this time of year, I always sort of reflect on the year that has gone by. I know, very dramatic. Just to check in, what were my goals? What were the highs? What were the lows and such? I just like to do that. And then after that, I'm going to think about what are my goals for next year and my hopes and wishes and dreams. Well, my goal for this year was, I'm going to share it with you, to start a YouTube channel. Yes, I had been thinking about that for almost 18 months. I really hesitated. My goal was, for this year, start a channel in January. So I uploaded my first video January 31st. So it did take me a lot of convincing to start. The plan was, give it 1 year. Give it a go for 1 year. And if it doesn't work out, then you try it for 1 year. I wanted to see if I could reach 1,000 subscribers within 1 year. Well, reached my goal and then some. Of course, I am extremely grateful, very happy, but also a little bit proud because I had no clue what I was doing. Still don't, but you know, that's just between you and me. So, where are you going with this story, Margaret? Yes, all of these projects, I have made almost 250 videos over the past, well, it's been only 11 months, but let's say a year. Most of them are junk journal paper crafting related. And I have favorites. And you have favorites. I can almost tell what your favorites are because I can see the numbers, yeah? I can see how many views a video has and the likes and the comments and such. And some of the favorites, yours and mine, they match up and some don't. So what I want to do this whole week is have a top 5 videos. 5 projects that I love the most. Yeah. And some of them they will match up and some maybe they don't. And I want to do a project every day. So I'm going to start with number 5 today, tomorrow 4 and so on. And then Friday we will finish with number 1. If you've been following me, I think you know what number 1 is, probably. But let's just try to pretend that we don't know. Let's try to pretend, guys. I did limit myself to projects that you can do in one video. So there were a couple of them that needed a couple more videos than one to make a complete journal and such. So it's going to be simple projects that you all can do with limited supplies. And I'm really, really hoping you can craft along with me, yeah? So it's going to be a top 5 series this week. I've never done anything like it, but I think you and I will both enjoy it. Now, let me tell you, number 5. Maybe you've spotted it. It is on here. It is actually faux postage stamps. I love making these. You can use them as a postage stamp or just an embellishment or whatever you wish. This project I did with really vintagey style books. They're all in black and white and with gold accents on them. Love them. I could make these for days. I want to make more, of course, but then in a different style. I want them to be a little bit more colorful. Well, a little bit. So I want to make faux postage stamp with you guys. Yeah? So let me show you the supplies that I'm using for this project. There are lots of different ways that you can make these postage stamps. With the previous ones, I have used this die. I have this die. This is the smallest one in the set. I also have really big ones. Why you want them so big, I don't know. But I happen to have different dies that make different shapes of postage stamps. Really love this. Not going to use this, however. Then I have this one that makes these 3 smaller ones. And this one that has sort of a nice sort of postage stamp size with the sort of edge on here. Now, if you don't have a die cut machine or these dies, you can also use some punches. I happen to have this punch. It's more like a scalloped edge, but they work really, really well. And I also have a deckled edge trimmer that makes sort of this shape. You could use it. And then you have also these scissors, all sorts, yeah. Most of them are toys. This actually is a Fiskars. I cannot imagine this is for a child, but you know, it makes also these edges. You can use a tearing ruler. You don't need to have them in a postage stamp shape. You can have them, you know, in any shape you want. So that's what you're gonna need, something that can make a shape of a postage stamp. For this project, I am using these. So I'm gonna go a little bit smaller than these. Maybe I'll use 1 or 2 of these because I really like this shape. So I'm gonna use these. For this one, I have used craft colored paper, sort of cardstocky. And for the ones I'm using now, I have like a cream colored or ivory colored background. And I've used this sketch pad. The paper is 120 grams, so it's a little bit heavier than normal copy paper, but less heavy than, let's say, a scrapbook paper or cardstock or what have you. Really love the structure of the paper as well. I'm not a sketcher of any sort, so I try to use this up. So I'm going to use this for paper. Now for decorating, you know, the image on top, I'm going to use book pages. You can also use magazine pages. You can also use digitals. Just something with an image on them. I will try to use some washi tapes. These are some of my nature washi tapes. I am going to have this in a sort of a nature theme. Yeah, botanicals, maybe some birds and butterflies. So washi tape, book pages with small images. I also have these rub-ons that I really need to start using because I've used 3 of them. I've used, 4. Whoa, I used 4 of them already. So this I'm going to use for decorating. And as you can tell, there's sort of a stamp on here that mimics like a cancellation stamp. It's called a cancellation stamp. I know that now. So I'm also going to do that. Going to be doing some stamping. These ones I sort of splattered something gold on here. Don't think I'll do that with this one, but you never know. You never might know. So get your small images. We need small images, guys. That's the clue here. Small images. I may want to use some background papers. I've chosen these. These are very light, not white, but more ivory. This is more vintagey than more yellow, see? Because I really want to sort of match the background of the stamp. So this is too yellow. So chosen different languages, numbers, of course. This is just from an old dictionary, which is, you know, perfect. Now for the tools, I'm going to use the basics, scissors, glue. I think I want to do some inking. I'm going to use tea dye, the color tea dye, because it is a little bit lighter than, let's say, frayed burlap and vintage photo and such. So, yeah. Is that it? Maybe some bits and bobs. Don't know yet. But, you know, the basics is paper, images, scissors, glue. Let's get started. I want to do 3 different sizes. This is the one that I've already used before. This is 2 inches by 2 inches. Then this is probably 1.5 inch by 1 inch. And these are 1 inch by 1 inch. So the smallest ones. I'm going to start with these, because I think these will be the most difficult out of all 3 of them. So what I want to do with these is use the rub-ons, because there are a lot of very small images on here that I can use. But, you know, just putting an image on here is a little bit boring. So what I need is actually a background. I want to put a background on here. That's why I've chosen these sort of papers. Now for this, I think this paper will work best for a couple of reasons. A, it is very thin. I like it. The color I like. And the letters on here are very, very small and close together. So I think that'll work best. Now this is 1 inch by 1 inch. Well, the middle part is, yeah, because it's a little bit bigger because of the edge on here. So I need to make a strip of 1 inch and then cut out sort of inches. 1 inch by 1 inch. You can, where's my trimmer? You can use your scissors for this, measure it, but I'm just gonna use my trimmer for this. I'm just gonna make sort of a straight edge first here. There you go. Yep. And then I want to cut them 1 inch. You can measure this, guys, and do it with scissors if you have. But I have this one, or any sort of trimmer will do. I need 3. Will work. Let's just see. Oh, yes. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Luckily, I only need 3. There you go. And the last one. There you go. Now these will make for interesting sort of backgrounds on here, just with the letters. Yeah, lovely. I am going to zoom you in, guys, because these are the smaller ones. There you go. Hello. Yeah. Now what I can do is ink them. Do you want to ink them? Do we want to ink them? I don't think so. I'm not gonna. No, I am not going to. I am, however, I'm gonna put them on directly. I have my art glitter glue out. There's no need for art glitter glue. There's a need for a glue page though. The lucky winner today is a music paper. Yeah, dictionary paper and sometimes very old encyclopedias. They have very thin paper, almost like Bible paper. Yeah, it's very, very thin, almost tissue paper. That's why I'm just using a glue stick. Art is going to be a little bit too heavy for this. And I want to be able to sort of maneuver them about to have them in the middle. That'll be nice, love. Well, sort of in the middle. There you go. I like this part better. And these came actually from the Britannica dictionary thingy, very sort of famous one. I found one in a thrift shop. Yeah, so it's English. It's English on here. Which side? I'm going to do this one. It's always nice to have a foreign language on here, but probably English is not a foreign language to you. So, 3 postage stamps. Yep, let's find some cute images. There are lots on here, right? These, I believe, are all a little bit too big. These are just leaves, so I'm going to focus on this one. I'm just going to snip some bits out. I think I like this one over here. It's a smaller version of that one, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It's just very cute. Gonna have this on here. Does it need something else? Oh, let's see afterwards. I need a rubbing stick thingy. Yes, don't know where it is, but you can use basically anything that you can rub something on, like a popsicle, an ice popsicle stick, or I'm just using my bone folder. Now, I'm not very familiar with working with these. I know how they work. You take off the backing first. Some point. Hello, backing. Yes, there we go. And you stick it on the piece of paper. Let's start with this one. The piece of paper that you want. Like so. It's a little bit sticky, so it will sort of stick. And then you rub it. I can remember this from when I was a little girl. We used to do this, right? I used to do this, like fake tattoos on my arm. It works sort of the same. Didn't it? I believe so. Long time ago. Now, before I completely peel it off, I'm just gonna lift it, see if it's worked at all. Did it work? Does it need more rubbing? No, it worked. I do like it, but it's still boring. So I'm gonna zhuzh it up. Absolutely. Let's do something with a little bit of color, lovely, because, let's do the yellow one here. You wanted something color, yes. Well, that's not color. Or the purpley roses here. Yes. let's do these purple roses. Oops. And there you go. That's an odd shape. Yeah, I know. Let's just, remove it. Taking out my hat pin. And there you go. Do you have these? I see these all the time. If you have a Tapology sort of subscription or box, you can buy them there. And if you're really interested in buying these, there are lots of ladies that have Tapology sort of videos and with links. One of them is, I believe, Joey DeVee has one, and I believe even Gail Agostinelli has one. So if you're interested in that, I have no affiliate links, or I'm not affiliated with Tapology, but I know they sell them there. So watch those ladies' videos, and there are links below, and you probably get a discount. Or I don't really know. Let's do the last one as well. So we do have this one is a little bit bigger. Is it too big? It's too big. That's way too big. Let's have a leaf. Let's just have a leaf on here. Or which one? Ooh, the fern. I love the fern. It's a little bit too big, but that's okay. I'm going to have it sort of off the page. And these are actually not sort of illustrations. These are actual photographs of the flowers. So they're very realistic. There you go. Yes, it's going to go a little bit off the page, but that's okay. That is just fine. Well, hopefully it is. I never used it. Going off the page, probably. Will it stick to the to something else? Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna lift it up from this point. It's on there, on there, on there, on there. Yeah, I am going to sort of get these edges off because they are sticky. Yeah. So we have 3 lovely images. They look very realistic. It's like an encyclopedia with pictures on them, but they're a little bit boring. So I am going to do some decorating to them straight away. Because these are very small, I need tiny bits and bobs. Teeny weeny bits and bobs. I am going to use labels. You know me, I love labels. Do you have tiny labels? I do. They are from Tracy Fox. Now, it's not that Tracy Fox makes tiny labels. I just printed 2 of her full pages, 2 to a page, which makes them half the size, basically. So I have some labels here that are really teeny tiny. And will make for lovely sort of, decorations. Oops. They're so tiny, they're flying all about. Like so. Maybe something with a little bit of color. You wanted some more color? Oh, I have a blue one here. It says balance. Has nothing to do with florals and such, but And some red ones. Oh yeah, I love this one. Am I still in frame? I need to check because I have a very small space now to work in. I am, however, going to use art glitter glue. Why? Because I just need a little bit of glue. Oh yeah, you were going to refill it this weekend. Did not have the time to do that. No. Very busy weekend, guys. Christmas preparations. I'm just gonna have this one over here. There's already a little bit of color there. Just a small one. Let's have color here, right? Can we do blue? And green. What else do I have? You have loads. All the colored ones are a little bit bigger, except for this one. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Still not done yet. Still gonna do a little bit more decorating on here. Now, a postage stamp has a sort of number on it for the amount that it's worth, right? Well, I believe so. It also always has something like a number. It says here 2G, so probably 2 New Zealand dollars. Yeah? So I'm gonna have a number on there. And because I was doing some rub-ons, let's do it with rub-ons. Right? Yeah, I'm just gonna. And also I have loads of these. These were gifted to me in an order from Old Mate Awesome. So that's nice. I'm gonna have a 7 on here because, you know, number 7. Do you like that number? Think so. There you go. Is it stuck? It is. See? Now it's 7. Let's do 5 on this one. And let's do 6. Why not? I want to make it look like a real postage stamp. Now, does that look like a postage stamp to you? I like them. Are you gonna ink them? No. I am, however, going to have a cancellation stamp on here. There are all sorts of sets that have these sort of postage stamps, marks, cancellation stamps, or what have you. And I have a gazillion of them. And I find these, well, I do find them on AliExpress, but also at Action, and just, you know, cheap ones from your local sort of craft store. I'm just gonna use this one. Yes, I do believe Mr. Tim Holtz has some as well, but I don't have any Tim Holtzy ones. I'm going to use black because I have checked, guys, on all the postage stamps that I have. Not all of them, because I really have a gazillion of them. A cancellation stamp is always black. I have never seen a blue or a red or a green one. Always black. So I'm just gonna have it here. See? And then a little squiggly bit, a little bit on the bottom. Like so. Almost looks real. I have different ones as well. This one's a little bit bigger. Yep. Like so. Oh, I love them. Do you like them? Yeah. Yeah, I like them a lot. Yeah. Yes. So, first 3 done. Now for the middle-sized one, I think I want to use washies. I have this one, which has all sorts of birds on them that I really like. And I think the size will be sort of perfect for these. And I also have some with trees, but we already did a lot of naturey ones. I don't know about this. This has all sorts of writing on it as well, but I think the image is in fact a little bit too big. I have these. Way too big, love. I think I'm just going to stick to the birds. I'm going to stick to the birds. Now, I also want to have a background on these. Now, instead of gluing a background on the postage stamp, I'm going to glue the washi on the background. And then we're going to cut stuff out. Does it make any sense? Hopefully it does. I'm mainly speaking to myself. I'm using, let's say Chinese. I don't know what writing this is. Could be Chinese or Korean or, you know, in a language that I don't understand. Ooh, pretty, right? Ooh, I want to have this blue one on here for sure. Just going to stick it on. Like so. It's almost like decoupaging. Alrighty then. Now let's check, because these are a little bit over 1 inch in width. But I think the width is actually perfect for this tape. And then it is 1.5, a little bit over 1.5. So we need to have them the width of this, but then 1.5 inches tall. I'm just gonna make strips first. I'm just going to cut them to size according to the washi itself. Let's quickly check, guys. They're a little bit too wide. I need to snip this off. I'm going to lose a little bit from the bottom. Just the tiniest sliver. Was that anything? Oh, now that's what I call a sliver. Yeah. Are they too wide? No, I think we'll manage. I'm gonna snip this end off, and now I'm going to snip it at 1.5 inch. I'm gonna snip a little bit more because I really want most part of the image on here. 1.5, right? There we go. It's gonna be on here like so. Wow. Already love it a lot. I'm gonna do the other one as well. This one. Oh, the blue one. Love the blue one. I'm just going to snip it here and then 1.5. This looks crooked, does it? Don't know. And then this one. And a great way to use up some of your washies. Also, this is too long. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So now we have these 3. I had 4, but I only have 3 stamps. Now, we're going to ink them. Let's just, we need to ink something. We need to ink something. There we go. Just a little bit. Oh, yes. That makes it look a lot better. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Definitely. No corner rounding, love. No corner rounding. When you do something similar to this, just be sure that the sort of edge is still very visible. Otherwise, it won't be a postage stamp. Right? So then it could be, any sort of other embellishment. Yeah, that works. A little bit more inking, I guess, here. And it does leave a little bit of room for decorating. I think so. Let's close this up. Are we going to do a glue stick? We are. I've had this washi for ages, and I believe I only used it once. I think I believed it. My English some days, guys. Think I believed it. You did? Wow. Good thing. Oh, yes. Love it a lot. What am I throwing on the floor? Nothing of importance, lovey. Cute little birdies. Birdies, love. Oh my. What am I doing today? Birdies? Cute little birdies. It's called birdies. Maybe you should shut up and just glue them on. There you go. See, that's what I was so nervous about in the beginning. You're gonna say stupid words and you're not gonna know what you're doing. And, well, I say stupid words all the time and you still love me. So, probably doing something right. I love them. I'm gonna zoom in a tiny bit because they are absolutely gorgeous. Aren't these lovely? They look almost real to me. Yes. Gonna have another number on here for sure. Going to use the same rub-ons because I really like the font of these numbers. They are very sort of bold and out there. This is going to be 3. I'm almost debating if I should use a cancellation stamp on here because I love them so much. And it might ruin them. It might. Yes. Well, 3. Let's have an 8 on here. go. Oh, they're very bold. I like it. I like it. And a 4. 4 on the other side. 4 on the other side. Why not? No, I'm going to have 4 on this side as well. Why? Because, let me tell you, these almost remind me of, because I have a lot of postage stamps and sometimes they make series from, well, you know, a designer or a subject or what have you. They look sort of the same in the series. And this reminds me of that. It's like birds that you find in China, like Chinese postage stamps, which it's not at all this, but you know, something like it. I love it. I want to do a cancellation stamp. Really? Are you? Are you? I'm gonna try it on this one. I'm gonna try it first here. Let's see. Let's take one out. Ink would be nice. Yeah. I already put it away. Why? Don't know. Are you? Really? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, love. That was the plan, so that's what you're gonna do. Oh, I love these so much. Do you like them? I just think they're fantastic. It doesn't stamp so well because it's stamped on washi, so I really need to let it dry. Good thing I'm not using VersaFine or something like this. There you go. I'm just using the same stamp because they all came from the same country. Yeah. Yes. Love them a bunch. Ooh, I really like these. Yes. Let's do the big ones. For the bigger ones, these are 2 by 2 inches. Well, the inside is, the outside is a little bit bigger. So the images on there need to be 2 by 2 inches. Also known as twinchies. Yes. I'm just going to use a paper cut for this and this book. This book in Dutch is Bloemengids, but it's actually from Great Britain. This is the original title is, where was the original title? Wildflowers of Britain and Northern Europe. And these are the authors, Richard and Alistair Fitter, and Marjorie Blamey. Yeah, so these are the authors or you know, illustrators. For me, it's all about the illustrations. Now, I love this book. It has some bigger illustrations in them, but they also have some pages like this. I am not going to fussy cut all around this. No, but I can use an image. Oh, I'm just going to tear this one out. Are you going to do it like so? Am I? Oh, I love this page. I'm going to do it as follows. Normally I don't do it this way, but you know, I'm a little bit stressed on time. I'm just taking out my knife and I'm just gonna cut it like so. Come out, come out. There we go. Yes, so I want to have like an image of this one. Let's find something with a little bit more color. That's also nice in purple. So I really especially want to use the smaller ones, the smaller images. Is this sort of middle of, yes, if I think it is. So I can basically, ooh, I love the background colors on these. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna use this one and this one. Not this one, although I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now have any sort of image on here that you want. Maybe have something nice from another book or a magazine or digital or what have you. It's going to be sort of random. Sort of random. I am using my paper cutter. I'm going to cut off a little bit of the white on the bottom. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna, no, a little bit more, tiny bit more. Let's see, 2 inches, right? Where will it cut? And we'll be happy with it. Don't know for sure. I want a little bit more purple on here. So it's not going to be random at all. No, 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 no. That's 2. Cutting a bit of the white, and then let's see if we do 2 again. Oh yeah, that's lovely. That's just a lovely image. Shall we do another one? No, not from this one. Let's do some pink or some yellow. Yellow could be nice. Cutting a piece off the top. Let's see, 2 inches. Oh, happy with that. Very happy. Gonna cut straight to the pink, but that's okay. And then another 2. Yep. So we have this one and this one. No. This one, this one. Shall we do one with these? Or just this one? I also really like this one, to be honest. I actually like this one. Because there's not really a focal point on here. It's lovely though. You can put something else on. So yeah, I have 3 twinchies. And twinchies are 2 inches by 2 inches. These are scraps that I love. Yeah. We're going to do any inking? I believe so. I believe so. Yeah. I'm going to do some inking. Yes, inking. And because they're a little bit bigger, you can do some embellishing on here. I think I will. Not really sure what. Well, you know, probably something with a number or a label. Or a butterfly. Shall we do butterfly? Let's just do a butterfly and a label. Yes, I think I want to do butterflies. Will they look lovely? They are already lovely as they are. Sweetheart, look at the yellow. Do we have a nice yellow butterfly somewhere? I'm gonna look for it. Oh, yes. Let me take out my butterflies. So here's my little tin with butterflies. Some of them are washi stickers and some of them are fuzzy cuts. And let's see, do we have any sort of, I wanted a yellow one on here. I don't know if, oh, but the red could also work. Hello, red. And these are all different images from different digital designs. That could, oh, look at the green. Oh, look at the green. Yes, this doesn't work. Do we have purple? Maybe. Do we have purple? Oh, we have this big one. Which is actually fantastic. However, these are from paper and this is washi. So it will see through a little bit. Unless we see if we can sort of washi this one as well. No. No, that's like more of a imaginary butterfly. This one? No. I'm gonna have them like so. Yeah? Okay. I'm just gonna glue them on straight away. Are you not going to have something? No, love, it's not like that sort of a collage. And you also need a number. Also need a number somewhere. So no, I'm not gonna put labels on. Oh, you're not? You're actually not? I am not. Wow. That's the first. Oops, 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 oops. So you have any goals for the next year? I have lots. I have lots. Oh, lots for my personal life and lots for my YouTube channel. Yeah. Well, not only YouTube. I really want to have my own sort of web shop. I'm trying not to use Etsy. But it is very Etsy is very convenient, I must say, but they do take a lot of money. Even if you're not doing any sales, they take a lot of money, and I don't think that is very fair. I'm going to snip this one. There's a lot of white edge all around this, you see, and it will stick out of the postage stamp, so I am going to sort of snip as much as I can off of the white. Go. So yeah, that's like, well, a goal, not a New Year's resolution. Yeah, I want to quit sugar. That's hard, you know. Wow, for me it is. I did quit sugar a couple of years ago for a couple of months, and I was not a happy camper. Well, I was not happy for myself, but especially not for the people around me. So if you want to lose some weight, yeah, you need to cut out sugar. I understand. And my husband's like, well, I'd rather have you like this weight and, you know, nice to me instead of thinner and not so nice to me. It's just the first couple of weeks. I ripped it. Why'd you do that? No, I don't know. Because you were not careful enough. It'll be fine, probably. Hopefully. Will it be fine? We're gonna try. I'm gonna start here on the bottom. Yeah. And then carefully it off, because I really need these to match up. Oh, he looks okay. He's fine. The butterfly's fine. No butterflies were harmed during the filming of this video. Yes, fantastic. Butterfly post stamp. I'm gonna glue them on. Just using normal glue stick for this. It's a bigger surface and it's just normal paper. And you can move it around a little bit. That's for me the most important thing. If you do this with art glitter glue, when it's on, and then, you know, and then you're done. Lovely. I hardly ever use butterflies. Well, I don't use as many butterflies as I could, because I have a gazillion butterflies. Neither do I use mushrooms as much as I have, because I have a lot of them. I can use them all the time. But somehow I feel you use butterflies in summer. Yeah, you use mushrooms in fall. And what do you use in spring? I don't know. Yellow stuff and, you know, Easter eggs and Easter bunnies and such. And then Christmas, you know, Christmas. Yeah. Well, I am really happy I am done with all the Christmas stuff. Yeah. I think I'm going to start next year. I'm going to start way earlier with Christmas. Yeah. July or something. No kidding. I'm going to have a number on here, but there's already a number 4 here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have the numbers on the other side, on the opposite side. And because there's a number 4 on there, I am going to have another number 4. Sort of, you know, makes sense. Could also do a 14. They are big. I have ones. Yeah, but 14 is stupid. It would be 10 or 15 or 20, right? Something like this. Even, sort of even out numbers. So it's just going to be a 4 then. Oh, that's cheap for this big poster stamp. A 4 and another... oh, I've used everything twice. Except for the 0. I'm gonna go for 8. And a 6. Oops! That's a piece of another 6. Can I remove this? Hopefully I can. Yes. These are vintage. These are old. I'm very happy they do still stick. Like so. Wow. Love them, love them, love them. I want a big cancellation stamp. I have that. There's this bigger one. I don't even know what it says. Something, but it's a big, and I think it'll look nice. I'm gonna start with this one. No, why not? I'm gonna have it sort of on the top. There. Don't know. Yep, it's upside down, but that's okay. Ooh, I like it. It just needs a squiggly bit here. I have this stamp with squiggly bit. Yes, 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 yes. Let's do another one. It was actually upside down. It needs to be like so, right? I can't even read it. That's okay, love. Like so. All over the butterfly. Yes, yes. Thank you. And then squiggly bit there. And the last one. Gonna have it a little bit over the 4 here. Yep. And squiggly. Fantastic. Need to let them dry. Great. Well, I did all of them. Let's go check the end result. Here they are. Love them. These are the ones that I did a couple of months ago. They look completely different to these ones, and that's why I love this project so much, because every time you use a different piece of paper in a different theme or different style, they look completely different to one another. So this was the project that I found my inspiration from. These were actually the same size, but look totally different. Let me show you close up. The small ones. Love the smaller ones. I do think you need to have very small embellishments, bits and bobs pieces to decorate these. But if you do, they can be really, really nice. They can be really, really nice. So I like these. And then the middle ones, these ones with the washi sticker, washi tape on them. Fantastic, right? I love them. I especially love the color of the boldness of the number on here. I love these so much. I made 2 more. I'm going to show you. I had a piece of the tape left, and of course I have a whole roll of the tape. Actually, I have another one exactly the same. I have 2 of these. And then I had 2 of these die cuts left. So I made 2 more. The birdies from China. And then the beautiful big butterflies. Fantastic. You could embellish this a little bit more, of course. Make this into a cluster, a tuck spot, or whatever you want. Put a button on it, or a bow, a piece of lace, some bling, what have you. Yeah. Love them. They're very botanical. Yeah, with the background and then the butterfly on it. Fantastic. So that was my number 5 pick. It almost sounds like it was my least favorite. It isn't. I have a gazillion favorites. I made 250 videos. So out of the 250, this came in at number 5. Yes. Tomorrow we're going to have number 4. I am not going to tell you what it is. No, it's going to be a surprise. I can tell you it is something easy to do like this, right? Fantastic. Guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope you're going to follow the series this whole week. Yeah? It's going to be on at the same time every day. If you're in the Netherlands, it's about 7:30. If you're somewhere else in the world, I have no clue how late it is where you are. But always on the same time. So we're going to do a countdown to number 1 this Friday. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please leave a comment below, because I'm very curious if you've seen a lot of my videos. What is your top 5? Please tell me your top 5. I'm so curious. I already have my top 5 just picked out, so I won't be influenced. But maybe we have the same top 5. You never know. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow with number 4. Bye.